Hi, it's Robert Mitchell of the 2013 Toronto International Film Festival. We're here at Midnight Madness for the world premiere of Eli Roth's The Green Inferno. Hi, Eli. Welcome. Good. How are you doing?
Great to be back.
Seems like we were just here last year.
I know, unbelievable. Here we are, another year, another movie.
So, what was it like to be on location? This had to be one of the toughest location shoots you've ever done in your career.
I mean, we went to a place that no cameras had ever been before, so it was pretty crazy. I mean, I wanted to have an adventure, and we got one. I mean, it was 5 hours of traveling every single day. There was no electricity, no running water. These people had not only never seen a movie or television, they had never seen ice cubes before. It was that level of people that are that disconnected from modern society. So it was amazing. I mean, you know, we all got, we had to get yellow fever shots and deparasited. There were poisonous snakes and tarantulas. It was the Amazon. It was no joke. It was scary at times, but I'm glad we pushed it and did it, and here we are.
What have you learned? You've had a pretty amazing career thus far. What have you learned as a director from this experience making The Green?
I feel like being an actor and writer and producer is all work towards making me a better director. It's actually much easier to direct at 40 than at 30, and I feel like I could never have made this movie had I not made the others as a director, producer, writer, and actor. It all culminated in The Green Inferno.
Can you tell me the character you're playing in the film?
I play Justine, who is the girl who leads everyone, who gets led into the jungle.
Speaking of the jungle, that must have been quite an experience as an actress, being out in the elements.
It was insane. It was crazy. It was powerful. It was so many words. I actually can't put them all together, but it was beautiful. It is such a, remote place in the world, but it is, so, I don't even know how to say it. We were there for a month, and we got to meet these beautiful people, and I got to share my life with them and their life with mine, so it was just amazing.
Can you tell me what it was like to work with Eli as a director?
Well, it's amazing, it's like, I have been a big fan of gore movies, so being in one with Eli Roth is fantastic. It's like, I don't know how to put it. I don't know, maybe a dream come true. Very funny, very graphic, very intense. Eli is a great guy, he's a very great director.
Hi, welcome back to Midnight Madness.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you again.
Very nice to see you.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Fine.
Having fun in Toronto?
Again.
Very cool. So are you're acting in this film, I surmise?
I am acting in this film. I'm like the Latin American contact on the Amazon. It's a real cool guy. It seems like he has a lot of money. This was really fun.
What is it about cannibal films that you love?
Everyone is so civilized now and so high tech now, and there's something terrifying about going back to primitive man. Of what do people do when there's nothing around and there's no extra. I think it's the last. People are fascinated by zombies and being eaten, and this is like a real life version of that.
Something that happens, this has happened.
It does happen. It still happens. I mean, we heard lots of reports of it when we were in Peru too. Crazy stories. It was insane. And once we were in the jungle, we realized there's 1,000 stories in there. It's an amazing place. I mean, cannibalism. It's the last unthinkable thing you can do.
My name is Aaron Burns. I played Jonah in The Green Inferno.
Did you audition for the role?
No, I actually I was doing shooting second unit in the movie, and I worked with these guys on Aftershock, and basically they were like, what would be perfect for this part? Aaron, he could play Jonah. He's amazing. So I basically walked into this movie kind of to do tech stuff, and they were like, hey, you're cast. I was like, all right, cool.
What was like shooting on location there in the jungle?
Whoa, that was really weird because there wasn't a studio. It was like the real jungle. So real bugs, real heat, real cannibals. No, that's not true, of course. No, but real Indians,
Yeah, you were out in the elements.
Yeah, we have to travel 1 hour on a boat to the village on a river. It's insane, really insane. So it wasn't that difficult to get into the situation, because we actually were in the situation.
So you've worked with Eli as a fellow actor and a producer in Aftershock, obviously. Now you're working with him as a director. Was that any different?
it was easier, I think, because I already know him as an actor. So now knowing him as a director, it makes the things, I don't know, simpler, you know, more easier. Eli is a really nice guy, and he always take care of how you make your work, you know. So seeing him as a director, it makes, I don't know how to say it makes everything more easier, you know. It make it like he knows exactly what to tell you, so you can do exactly what he wants.
What was it like to work with the native people down there in the jungle?
They were awesome. I mean, they were villagers. They weren't like people that you'd expect. Like, they weren't like Cannibal Holocaust where they're actually people that live in trees, but they were wonderful. They were the best. There was no awareness of a camera. They didn't know what a camera was. So we had to show them, and they don't get self-conscious, and they'll do it again, and they're very natural. And they have faces, like the way they look, their bodies, they're ripped and sinewy. You can't cast people like this. You had to go authentic. And they really, really, I mean, there's nothing that, people will come out of the movie and go, unless you've seen Cannibal Holocaust or one of those old, they'll go, or Fitzcarraldo, the old Werner Herzog, they'll go, I've never seen anything like this.
What was it like to work with the native people in Peru?
It was great. You know, they had never seen ice. They had never seen electricity. So the first day we got there in Tarapoto, in Chasutas, where we were located, we had to, first of all, to get there, it was a 90-minute Land Rover ride over there. Then we had to get in boats, and it was a 3-hour boat ride on the river, which was crazy. We get there, and there were these little kids that I loved and adored. I speak Spanish. I'm Chilean, so I could speak with them. And we had Gatorades in these coolers, and I get the Gatorade out, and they had never tried Gatorade, and they were like obsessed with it. And we had ice, and I got a little piece of ice, and we all started playing a game with catch the ice until it melted. So that was just, I mean, it was an incredible experience.
Pretty phenomenal. It makes you appreciate the little things in life.
Of course. It was, you know, more than anything, just being caught up from the internet and having cell phones and just being with them. It really does. It connects you, and it more than being freaked out by the jungle, I was more calm. It was strange, yeah.
What was it like to work with Eli as a director?
Eli's the best, man. Eli, I've learned more working for Eli as far as behind the camera stuff, but also acting stuff, and because Eli's very multifaceted, and he's not afraid to teach, you know, and help you learn how to do things and take your time, and he's very generous. So.
Now, looking at the stills and all that, the makeup and special effects look amazing. And you talk about the team you put together for that?
Greg Nicotero and Howard Berger from K&B Effects are the best. And, you know, we wanted it to look real. It had to look real. And the difficult part was getting the body parts into Peru, because people actually ship real body parts. So we had fake heads and fake arms, and all that stuff got confiscated by customs. And even though it was fake and we explained it was a movie, it was very hard. Like, it was a crazy time shooting in Peru and shooting in the Amazon. But we went way up the river, farther than anyone's ever gone before, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. We had an amazing crew, an amazing cast, and it really shows in the footage. There's nothing like it.
Very cool. Well, enjoy your evening. You worked hard to get here again.
And the dream is to premiere in Toronto, so it's a dream come true. I feel like I'm home.